Um, Hi y'all. Um, I have to make an announcement. Um, Something happened today that was unexpected that nobody saw coming, and I'm gonna have to take some time away for a little while. Um, I've been trying to do this video without breaking down crying, so if I break down crying, please forgive me. I was doing a video earlier today, and my mom called me, and she was very hysterical. I didn't know what was going on. Her and my sister were on the phone crying. I didn't know why. She told me that my dad had stepped out. Sorry, my homegirl just called me by accident. But she called me telling me my dad had stepped outside. And he went to go check on something outside in the backyard. Something just told her to go out there and check on him. Found him unresponsive. She couldn't do CPR because she couldn't reach him from where he was at. Called 911. They came. They tried to do CPR. He was still unresponsive. I knew then what it was. So I had to make some phone calls because I did not want my mother to drive to the hospital on her own in the condition. And as y'all know, I have a child with autism that's right now there with them right now. And he was in his room. He was fine earlier. He was talking to my nephews, and they were basically moving the car. And they were talking to him and just left. And he was unresponsive on the ground. They tried everything they could, took him to the hospital. He didn't make it. My father's dead. I am trying to wrap my head around the fact that I'm never going to see my father again. We didn't have the perfect relationship, but even still, he was my father, just the same. And my father loved us in his own way. He did. He wasn't the type of dad to tell you that he was proud of you. He was not that type of person. But we knew that he was. And they called me from the hospital because my family got there and they took her to the hospital. The doctor came in, they had me on video call. And at the time, I had just bought groceries. Just bought groceries because I said, I'm going to be here for a while. And, I had just renewed my lease because my lease was up April 7th. And this happens. Now I have to book a flight because I can't drive because of my anxiety, 9.5 hours. So I have to go and drive, go home. I have to go to my leasing office and ask them, can I not renew my lease due to me losing my dad because my mother needs me there and my son is autistic and I need to be there with her because she's not going to be able to manage all this stuff without one of us being there. So I'm moving back home to be with my mother. So I'm going to the office tomorrow to go talk to them about not renewing my lease. Try to help her through what she's going through, and while I'm there, try to get a moving company to come and move my stuff. So I'm going to do that. I had plans this weekend to wash clothes, and I had just said that I was going to work on my health and wellness and my healing and clean eating. Now I got to box up all them groceries that I just bought and ship them home because I don't want them to go bad. And I'm trying to be logical and be strong, and I've always been the strong, independent one. I've always been the one that through these situations have always been able to be a level head or have a level head. I don't have one right now. I have had a headache. I have been emotional since they told me he was gone. It wasn't until they said he was gone that I finally broke down crying. At first, I didn't want to break down crying because I just could not even fathom that he would not be here, that he would be dead. But when they said, as a matter of fact, I had set my phone down while they were talking, but I could still hear what was going on. And the lady and the guy that brought my stuff in the house from Walmart, they were just setting everything down. And I heard the doctor say he didn't make it. And I heard my mother scream. And that's when it hit me, he was gone. And the lady just turned and said, "Oh my God, I am so sorry." Because I had it on speakerphone. She gave me a hug, told me it was going to be okay. Told me her condolences, and I appreciated that because that hug meant something to me. My mother is at the house and everything, and I almost said I wasn't going to go home because I just don't want to deal with the drama of it all. It's a long story. But my mom called me and she said, "No, I need you here. I know, you know, but she told me she needed me, so I'm going home to be there for my mom. I just don't want the drama. I just want to make sure my dad's affairs are in order, and I want to make sure that we respect his wishes. I want to make sure my mom is not going to be in debt." And it's funny that I just talked to him about his power of attorney and all this other stuff. I had just talked to him about it a month ago because something happened, a phone call that I got. I just want to make sure all his affairs were in order. I never thought in a million years they would be burying my dad 2 days before Valentine's Day. What's even more ironic about this is the fact that I had surgery on the 20th, the very day that Kobe Bryant passed away. I had surgery. So not only does the thing with Kobe Bryant, that was difficult enough, I have to now lay my dad to rest, probably on the day that Kobe Bryant's birthday. How ironic is that? This is going to be one of the hardest things I ever had to do. I lost my ex when I was 16. My grandmother, my aunts, my uncles. It's not going to be nothing compared to this. I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm probably not even going to remember. I'm going to think it was a dream. And then it's not until I talk to my mom that I'm going to realize it was a reality, that I lost my dad today. So if y'all do not see me for a little while, that is why. I need some time to process the fact that I just lost my dad. I need some time to help my mom through what she's going through. I need time to move back home so I can take care of her. Because, like I said, I can't lose a second parent back to back right now. So I need to be strong for her. It's not about me. It's about doing what's best for her, helping her with her affairs, and making sure that we lay my dad to rest with honors. My dad was a Vietnam vet in the military for between 17 and 22 years. He also worked for the state. And I promise that I'm going to make you proud. I'm going to build my business. I'm going to build my brand. I'm going to build something so the rug won't be pulled from up under me. I know you always made sure that we were good. You always made sure we had. We love you, Dad. It's not about the money. It's not even about the possessions, the land, none of that. If I could have one more day with you, I would trade all of that just to have one more day. But at least I got to see you for Christmas. At least I got to spend Christmas and Thanksgiving with you. I don't know. Just something just told me to stay until January, and I'm glad I did. But I love you, Dad. I miss you, Dad. And even though you're not here, your spirit is here with me. And